Hey, this is Dr. Gonzo here. And at the beginning, I wanted to show that beautiful background in Hawaii, which Lilo and Stitch takes place in, just like in the original cartoon, as well as the new live action version. Hawaii's beautiful, and it's weird because you got a lot, they got like 1,000 different kinds of spam. And as a kid, we ate. I'm the oldest of seven. I'm 68, so I'm a boomer. Um, we ate a lot of spam, and teriyaki jalapeno spam just does not appeal to me. Well, went and saw Lilo and Stitch. Let me show up. Let me show you a picture here, which is beautiful. Okay. We went to go see the movies and loved Lilo and Stitch. I'm amazed. I'm totally amazed at the hate out there because I'm not going to do spoilers, but it's not like the original cartoon. But it has most of the elements of the story of the original in in the live action. It's one of the best Disney live action things I've seen. And now I went to see it before because I had a free ticket through Cinemark Movie Club. I went to see it before I took Alan and Willow to it yesterday. And when I saw it, the thing I loved about it, you guys, is it got families into the theater. Isn't that what the theater experience is all about? I know people like my friend Chris Gore at Film Thread. A lot. I remember Drinker, just saying, "Hey, we want just some good movies." You know, have we gotten so hardened where it's like almost apathy watching? Brett and I did a video on that. I won't go back to that, but back to Lilo and Stitch. So I'm sitting in there. The theater was packed, and for our cinema in Little Piqua, Ohio, that was something. And there were a bunch of families having fun together. At one point, I heard a little boy say to his dad, "Daddy, is Stitch going to be okay?" Oh my gosh, it just melted my heart, that families were together enjoying a movie. So, okay, with the review, I have four kids. They're all in their 30s. Both my daughters went to see it. They liked it. They enjoy it. My son Steven doesn't want to go see it because some of the characters from the originals are not included. I don't want to get into spoiler things, but to me, it didn't make any difference in the movie. The characters that were not there. They did split the the social worker in the cartoon was also a CIA guy, played by Ving Rhames, which I'd like to have seen him do that. Well, so they split that into two different characters. Tia Carrera played the social worker, and if you're a guy, you may have remembered Tia Carrera from her rock band in Wayne's World 1 and 2. She's actually Hawaiian. She's a great musician, great singer. She sings all her own stuff. And Tia Carrera was the original voice of Nani in the cartoon version of Lilo and Stitch. Now, the next door neighbor, the lady, she was also a Hawaiian actress, and she was in 51st Dates. She played the lady that owned this restaurant that Adam Sandler would go back to meet Drew Barrymore. Anyway, that's another movie. So, great actors, great cast. Some of the objections I heard was uh, the guy, Nani's kind of love interest, was just played a dumb guy. Well, yeah, he did in the original. A lot of them were this little girl. Gosh, I forget her name off the top of my head, but she's an amazing young actress. She's actually 9 years old now, plays a 6 year old. She does great. I mean, she's got a really great career ahead of her as a 9 year old starting out. So they were saying, well, she acted like a brat. Excuse me, that's the whole basis of the cartoon. So when I went around and saw some of the reviews, oh my gosh, some of my favorite. I won't mention this one person, female, by name, but she's one of my favorite cosplayers, and I really like her videos because she always honors her dad and talks well about her dad. As being a father myself with two daughters, I think that's an admirable thing. But she lost her marbles about this and couldn't understand why this thing was making any money. Lilo and Stitch live action made back their money the first weekend, 341 million, and it's still chalking it up at the box office. It's still chalking it up. I believe 60 million it's slated to do this weekend. Will it do a billion? Maybe not, but you know what? Families are going to the movies now. So what's all the hubbub about Lilo and Stitch not being exactly like the original cartoon movie? And I won't spoil the ending. The ending is good, no matter what you hear about all this chat, about how the ending was so bad and all that stuff. It's not. It's actually a really nice ending. Um, and that's all I got to say about that. But hey, you know, when I go to watch the movies, let me open myself up a little bit. When I go to the movies, I just look at how the movie is. I like Lilo and Stitch, the cartoon movie, and I like the live action Lilo and Stitch movie. Does that mean they were the same? No, there were little differences in it, but I happen to enjoy them both. So, um, permission to use an analogy.
Hello.
Thank you so much. Well, here's the analogy. When I went to see Guardians of the Galaxy #1, again, I'm a Silver Age original. I'm 68. I've read older comics. So I went to the Guardians of the Galaxy #1 with all four of my kids. I think so. But loved the movie. But after the movie was over, I asked my son Alan, who's also a comic collector. I said, Alan, what's a Star Lord, and what the hell is a Ravenger, and what did they do to Yondu? Now I have a original. I have. I'll have to flip it up on the screen here. I have Guardians number one. So I got lost on this new Guardians of the Galaxy. And let me show you a nice picture. This is Yondu. Now, I love Michael Rooker as an actor and stuff like that, but this is Yondu from the original comics. As you can see, he's pretty sleek. He's got a bow and arrow. Quite different than the Ravenger Yondu in the first Guardians of the Galaxy movie. I still like the Guardians of the Galaxy movie. Loved Chris Pratt in it, but I didn't understand it. So after I asked Alan, what the hell's a Ravenger, Star Lord, he said, Dad, when we get back to my house, let me give you the Bendis run. So Michael Bendis did a run, which they based the majority, kinda, on Michael Bendis's run, which is during the modern age. So it had nothing to do with the early Guardians. They showed the pictures of the early Guardians as other Ravengers. Sylvester Stallone was Starhawk, I think. I didn't like his outfit or anything like that, but Martin X was there. Charlie, the big dude, he was there. I'm not sure the machine that Miley Cyrus played, but they showed a lot of the original Guardians of the Galaxy. The whole point being is, even though it wasn't based on the comic that I knew and I read, I still like the movie because it was a good movie. And Lilo and Stitch still had this in it.
Can Stitch say goodbye?
Yes.
Thank you.
Who are you?
This is my family. I found it all on my own. It's little and broken, but still good. Yeah, still good.
Now, I'm not going to preach to you. A lot of us have been through divorces. The mother of my children is different than my second wife, Donna, who passed away from Alzheimer's a couple of years ago, went to be with Jesus then. So we understand families being broken. You know, at the movie theater, I saw pickups and drop-offs, and those still kind of irk me, you know, because I got divorced from the mother of my children at a young age. And I'm not going to bore you with my personal life. And, you know, it is what it is. But there are a lot of families that are broken out there. Now, that ending was the cartoon ending. They didn't say it line for line, but it was the same premise. It's small, but it's broken, but it's still good. And I tell you what, Lilo and Stitch, the live action movie, is still good. I've seen it twice. I enjoyed it. The kids came dressed up like Stitch. They cosplayed there. We went and saw it at a bigger theater with the ones with the luxury loungers and all that stuff. And we had a great time together as a family. 3 generations of my family. And I trained my sons and my daughters to be able to enjoy movies. Now, do they enjoy all the movies that you would enjoy? Probably not. I love Chris Gore. I mean, I consider him a friend. We don't call each other every day or anything like that, but he's a great guy. So is Gary. I met Gary at the Vegas meetup. Boy, what a swell bunch of guys, man. They're good guys. Do I like all the movies that they like? Not even close on some of them. So they do opinion pieces, but I like watching them and the cosplay girl because I like to see different opinions on things. Don't always agree with them, but I would caution you YouTubers, if you get to where just because it's Disney or Marvel or whatever, you're going to hate on them. That's your choice. It's your channel. I don't monetize. I have a regular job during the week. I do weekend warrior stuff. I DJ, run a radio station, still play drums with bands locally. So I have income. I'm not worried about monetizing my station. And I don't monetize so I can have old black and white Disney on there. But I caution you YouTubers, if you get to where you're hating everything, and even Grace Randolph seems right about some stuff, you better put on the brakes. You do what you want to do. That's your money. That's your channel. I'm still going to support the people that I enjoy watching, but there's enough negativity around. If we want to keep that fire going, well, you might lose subscribers. You might lose people. My friends aren't going to lose me because I'm going to stick with them to the end. Film Threat, Nerdrotic, Angry Badger, and Chrissy Mayer, of course. I support those channels. So support the channels that you love. That's up to you. That's your money. That's your business. But be careful, folks. Be careful. There's so much negativity. Let's talk about realism in the world today. But if it's constantly going to be a bummer, be careful. Just be careful. So I give Lilo and Stitch, well, Yondu gives him 1 thumbs up, and I give him 2 thumbs up. It was a good movie. Take it for what it's worth. Don't go see it because some person went ape and said bad things about it. Make up your own minds. If your families especially with single digit kids, I would encourage you to go watch it. It's a great family movie, and we don't have a lot of that these days. Yeah, Disney's been serving up a lot of poop, but it's still a great family movie. And I think Disney's play is use their money from in Marvel, use their money from Wolverine, Deadpool and Wolverine, use the money from Lilo and Stitch, and there are ones that hit. Will they make DEI products from it? Yeah, but you know what? I'm still going to go to the movies. If it's a good movie, I loved it. I'll love it. I like the Thunderbolts. A lot of people hated the Thunderbolts, and that's okay. So anyway, this is the Gonz. Sorry I was so long-winded. I meant to keep this short, but it's about family, folks. And it really should be about family. And these days out there, be safe. Enjoy the time you have on this planet. Love your families. Learn to love one another. And I will see you when I see you. Hey, thanks for watching this. And let's do the outro and sayonara.
Hail to the king, baby.
What the hell are you two doing? That's called rocking out. You wouldn't understand, Dad. You're not with it. I used to be with it, but then they changed what it was. Now what I'm with isn't it, and what's it seems weird and scary to me. It'll happen to you.
And this is Dr. Gonzo for all you baby boomers. Hey, like and subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you right around the corner.
Hi, my favourite DJ, Dr. Gonzo, is on the air right now. Dr. Gonzo is live Monday through Friday, 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. The doctor knows what you need. The true classic hits of the 60s, 70s and 80s. So tune in to GonzoRadioPeakWire.com 24/7. Buy the ticket and take the ride, because that's just what the doctor ordered. Tune in worldwide on the internet of Spotify.